play some songs for you, share the video if you like, and do all the other things. I'm going to play 2 old ones and then bring in some special guests. This is called Rest Your Bones. Caught out at last to the shame of everyone. Your mindless pursuits brought to fall. Say what you will, you were not so innocent. You reel me and I will rail you out as well. Thin wire falls somehow cuts through all of this. Joy and the trauma will pass. When in chimes a voice brings you back inside yourself and speaks truth till your blue repeats it. It's been too long, 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 it's been too long. Brewed up in safety beside cacophony, picking the sense from the background noise. When sadness of fear brings you underground again, and surely you won't find it there. It's been too long, it's been too long, it's been too long, it's been too long. Too long, it's been 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 too long, alright, 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 alright. Rest your bones in this hole. We'll come back for you. We promise we will not leave you here. Rest your bones. Rest your bones. Hello, Gina's grandma. Grandma's for the win today. Yeah, let me know where you're watching from. I always enjoy seeing what's happening in the world. That doesn't mean anything. I enjoy seeing where you're watching from. It's nice. I'm going to play an old one. Yes, there is a dedicated plant table. Funny you should mention that. Spot the difference every week here on YouTube. Do we have any Facebook folks on there as well? I'm always a little bit technically limited when it comes to making all of this chat stuff work because we're going on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, I believe. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm going to play another old one. This one's called Tendrils, and I'm going to bring some very special guests, plural, in. Yeah, you'll hear all about that in a minute. This is Tendrils. Old rages blocking all the walls, hide inside walls, decided to go. Calm silence, don't pick apart its source, make it up and just put it aside. Don't find us waking upside down. Find your sense, hold it, you'd watch it unfold. Phrase tendrils creeping for a home. The steely grey glow of your eyes. But by night I'm silenced and still. Can you make yourself feel unkind? You cry out, oh, when you see that we all have come freely alone. No brightness, been misinterpret words, deflect us from the sight of you, drenched and afraid. Fight in the sourness that pulls around the brain. It's an offering, an offering, an offering again. Sealed inside each verse, up above my words, you've a sense, I'm sure, that's as true as any. For the times I had tried, but didn't make the connections, and I'm left to feel. If I was you, I'd lie. 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 Oh, judgment, picking apart your eyes, fooled by the scope, and pull this rope. All judgment picks apart your eyes. We barely are truthful to us. That's Tendrils. How's the stand-up office thing going? It's going very well. Thank you, David. So I'm going to bring in some very special guests, plural. Now, you might not believe this, but I'm actually going to have a little band on here, because over in Nova Scotia, which is where my friends are, things are pretty chill, and I think they've got like 3 cases of COVID in total. So they're just like, oh, just everything's normal here. So this is the one, like Nova Scotia's premier. My words. Nova Scotia's premier harp, cello, woodwinds, guitar, improvised ensemble. It's New Hermitage. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. This one. Andrew, how are you doing?
Hey, Tim. Doing all right. Untangling myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that nice introduction. Yeah, it's we are like for sure the premier harp, cello, guitar, and woodwind ensemble. We have the only one actually.
So yeah, I just reached out to you last week to ask you if you would play some songs, and here we are. I'm like so excited that the timing worked out, and that this worked for you. So I mean, I'm gonna let the music explain. These are words. These are words. Sometimes if you put words together, they're sentences. Sometimes it doesn't mean anything. My apologies.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that concept. You string a lot of those together, you put them in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what order.
Find them.
Yeah, you could write them down.
Yeah.
I'm like a monkey with a typewriter, and one day Shakespeare will come out. But yeah, you guys play amazing, beautiful, improvised music, and you opened for us in Halifax at our last album release, and it was magnificent. And you're gonna give us a little blast of that. I mean, I think maybe I should just let you guys play, and then we'll chat a little bit. But maybe if you want to say something about what you're gonna play first, or
Sure. So yeah, we're like Tim said, we're going to improvise some pieces for you, but before we start, I'll just say, on the harp, we have Ellen Gibling. Yeah. I can hear applause at the end. We've got India Gailey on the cello. Ross Burns. I feel like I'm in a Monty Python skit with that. And on guitar, and I'm Andrew McKelvey on the saxophone. We're going to play some pieces for you.
ladies and gentle folks, this is a new Hermitage. Yeah. New Hermitage. That's beautiful. Is there a name for that piece?
That was Thank You, Tim. That was the name of that piece. Thank you, Tim.
Is that a line from that Alanis Morissette song?
Yes. How did you know? He asked us if that was a line from an Alanis Morissette song.
I'm in that song too.
That's true. Because this is India on the cello. It's true, and it's actually India's birthday today, and yeah. So happy birthday, India! Everybody has to say happy birthday in the messages. I've noted in the comments there, 50% of donations goes to the guests every week. So please give generously. There's an Interact thing and a PayPal link on there and a Bandcamp subscription that will get you access to all of the PBS back catalogue. Andrew, I am eternally grateful to you because when you lived in Montreal very briefly last year, you kind of opened the world of jazz improvisation to me, or just improvisation, I guess, because I don't have a jazz background and was very kind of intimidated by that whole world and was like, I don't have the chops. And you kind of taught me that, like, that's not what it's about. And that was like a very powerful thing. So thank you for that. Thank you for
you're very welcome.
playing that.
I thank you. I mean, I would put that right back at you. Thank you for like playing with me when I was living in Montreal, because you know I was really new there, and your friendship was really important, very special, and helped me meet a lot of new people. So I'm glad that I was able to give you something. Although I thought you were a great improviser. So
Cool.
You had it in you. You had it in you all along.
Yeah, it was always there. It was always there, man. But I think that's so true, and I think
Tim Crabtree Christmas special here.
Yeah,
you're learning something new.
Christmas improvs.
Yeah.
With Tim, and you can join too. But I think that is so true, and I feel like I've been trying to like spread that gospel to everybody else now as well. As like, it doesn't matter, like just play, just like make noises and stuff happens. I mean, that's how we write songs in the first place, and we draw this line somehow between composition and improvisation that I think is not a useful thing. And
yeah, and the real difference between like composition and improvisation really is just like the time frame that happens in. Otherwise, like the principles are really pretty the same, except I'm not have a pencil in my hand when we're doing this. Like it's a little too fast.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that? Tell us a little bit about your process, about how you write / perform.
Yeah, for sure. Just so people at home, I'm the only one who can hear Tim, so I'm just going to relay a little bit of that. Tim was just asking about our process, about how we like come up with these pieces. Does anybody want to speak to that a little bit, or
the ones that become pieces that we play more than once,
or just the process of us performing anything? I think really. Yeah. I mean, we practice a lot, or we did at one point. We practiced a lot to kind of develop a group sound, which helps a lot. It kind of takes away the wondering if it will happen, because we've done it enough that we kind of know something will happen.
I'm thinking a lot about our 2-hour conversations about our feelings about the process of what happened and the kinds of aesthetics that we feel are like the container of our music.
Yeah, we talk about the container a lot. Like when we're playing this music, we're really free to do anything that we want, but we have kind of an aesthetic and a sound that we're looking for, that we've kind of like figured out together. So you can really do anything, but more likely than not, it's gonna fit inside this container that we've created for ourselves.
Right.
And I can see maybe people will be like, oh, that doesn't really feel like a totally free thing, but it's actually having just one limitation, and even just a very loose limitation, for me at least, feels very liberating. It takes some decision making, doesn't leave it to chance, kind of gives me something to start with.
It's less of a restriction to me and more of just a unified starting point.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Cool.
I like the analogy of charting territory, sort of cartography of a certain territory that we explore together, and the more we play together, the more we have a clear idea of where we normally go together. But it doesn't mean you can't go off the map, but you have an idea of what that really means, like an even more profound idea of what that would mean to the whole group.
Mm-hmm.
You could still go anywhere, but you have a really strong trust that's built on where you've been together.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. I've got a concrete question as well about what is the best way to transport a harp?
What is the best way to transport a harp?
Oh.
Carefully?
Yeah, really. Lots of padding. Like carrying it the least possible, wheeling it around.
Yeah.
So surprisingly, a lot of cars, like station wagons, can fit a harp. So that's good.
You would never would have
We
known.
get stuck in snowbanks and play venues on the 5th floor.
Yeah. The last time we played Montreal, the last time I think we saw you in person,
Mhm.
it was a big snowstorm, which maybe you remember.
Yep.
Maybe it wasn't so memorable for you, but for us it was very memorable because we got our van with. We were also transporting. This is an important detail of the story. We were also transporting like 2 harpsichords back to Nova Scotia. So we had like the 2 harpsichords, the cello, and the harp. So we just have like all these like very fragile wooden instruments that are very like climate specific. And yeah, we got stuck in a snowbank at the morning rush hour, and
Classic. Everyone's been there.
We used the electric guitar to just dig.
yeah. It took a year off my life, I think.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Amazing. So you're gonna give us another little blast here of music. What have you got coming for us now?
This was another improvised piece, so we're gonna improvise something else, and for those at home, see if you can figure out the container.
It's a challenge. Challenge people.
Yeah.
Figure out the container.
Yeah, see if you can figure out the cartographical information. I don't know. We're gonna play a little bit.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Tim.
Take it away. Beautiful. This is new Hermitage, everybody. Do you want to introduce everybody one last time there, Andrew?
Sure thing. Ellen Gibling.
Woo, 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 woo.
India Gailey. Happy birthday. Ross Burns. My name is Anne McKelvey. Thank you for having us. We have a new record out, which you can find on our
Yeah, everyone can see it. It's right there. I'm pointing at it on the computer. Yeah, and it's on your Bandcamp, which I have linked to in the comments. I'll post it again for folks. I also every week I put one of the tracks from the guests onto the Spotify playlist, which is also in the text there, so people can find the stuff there.
Amazing.
What do you guys got coming up? I mean, I guess you're actually able to play shows in Nova Scotia, right?
Yeah. So in October we have 2 shows coming up. There is a thing with like Youth Art Connect. We're doing like a poetry. We're the house band for a poetry like jam.
Mm-hmm.
So some young poets are gonna be getting up and playing with us. That's the 25th of October.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned for some more details on that. But another big show for us is Halloween. We're playing in Wolfville at the Al Whittle Theater, part of Kim Barlow's series that's happening there. We're gonna be playing to silent movies.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to come and get spooked,
Always.
old school style, 1920s style, come and check that out in Wolfville, downtown Wolfville, at the Al Whittle.
Fantastic. Yeah, so everybody that's new Hermitage, we're going to say goodbye to them for now. Bye. Bye, Andrew. Bye, everyone. And carry on with some stuff. Andrew's going to be back a little bit later in pre-recorded fashion, believe it or not, for a little project that we've done, a little compilation video with quite a few musicians, actually. I'm quite excited about it, so stick around if you want to check that out. Just me until then, though. And they might be popping up into, New Hermitage might be popping up into the chat, so if anybody wants to ask them any more questions about forklifts or snowbanks or harps, feel free. I'm going to play a couple back-to-back here. This one is called Be Patient, and I'm going to follow it up with Fowls. I guess I'm on a first album binge. That poster there, the one with the kind of butterfly-looking thing. The self-titled, eponymous album, Paper, Be Scissors. So Be Patient. stealing nothing from something's hands. I was blinding eyes bouncing off the sands I was paying for. You look behind you and I'm not there. When you get too close you thin out the air. I was over my head. When you look at me as if you've never seen the wheels come off, it's cardboard filling spaces in the road. You turn the corner laughing as the sentiment explodes. Your gods have promised everything for you. All night I know. All night I know. All night I know. Well, I'm sick of this as you are. It's not simple scratches, not subtle scars. This is painful. They know, we know. And without meaning I burst through the clouds. I dried the soil out, I cracked the ground. Is this over? Because you look at me as if you've never seen the wheels come off. There's cardboard filling spaces in the pavement, in the road. You turn the corner laughing as the sentiment explodes. Your gods are putting everything on climb up this fleshy frame. Hands and feet are fixed, stretching up above me. It's man-made, shoulder wide. The ladder's broken sides. Wind rose, I lost my step, cushioning my back, the sands that came to greet me. The fallen, ranked and filed, away with all the wherewithal, and the sun. Remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. See it in your eyes and shoulders. Cushioning your lives and folders. 'Cause even if you pushed it forward, we've got it wrong. Still winds that shine last night. Wait to listen the folds of wings and silent feathers. But still we'll push over as breathless as the day we came. And when you touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. See it in their eyes and shoulders. Cushioning your lives in folders. 'Cause even if we pushed it forward, we've got it wrong. That's Folds. How's everybody doing out there anyway? How have people's weeks been? Fire away with your requests as well. And all those people, all the new people who are watching, feel free to say hello and let us know that you're out there and where you're watching from. Because that just, I find that intriguing, you know? I made a little discovery this week that maybe everybody already realized, but I was watching some TV program, may or may not have been the Great British Bake Off, remains to be seen, and somebody used the expression donkeys, as in short for donkey's years, and I was like, what's that all about? Because I know the expression, but I was like, what is donkey's years? Where's that come from? And I was like, wait a second, like donkey's ears. Is it rhyming slang? Is it Cockney rhyming slang that's just been ruined? And turns out it is. It's like, yeah, because for those North Americans, Cockney rhyming slang is like, it's code so that you can kind of talk about stuff without people knowing exactly what you're talking about. So, but usually what you do is it's like a 2-word phrase, and the second word rhymes with the things that you want, the thing that you are referring to. So like apples and pears rhymes with stairs. So if you just say apples, it means stairs. So donkey's years, it's like you've just ruined the whole thing. It's like saying apples and stairs. Or like, I don't know, dustbin kids. It's all gone Pete wrong. Getting some responses to how it's going. I'm sorry that people are having crap weeks, because I don't know. I mean, it's not that surprising, is it? It's weird times. We're locked down again here in Montreal to all intents and purposes. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time here working on things. There's a request to play "Go On" from Nathaniel. That is coming up. Do not you worry. Joseph thinks that you would say, I'm going up the apples and pears stairs. I mean, that's cute. Yeah, China plate, exactly. How you me old China. And raspberry for a is actually rhyming slang as well, because it's raspberry tart for fart. So it'd be like saying raspberry fart, saying donkey's ears. I got a couple of new ones I'm going to play. And by new, I mean like 3 years old, but they came out on the album last year. I'm going to play All We Know and then Grace. I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you for tuning in, you sweeties. Oh, Annie Lennox. Oh, yeah. I am the open source version of Annie Lennox. It's terrible. Absolutely dreadful. Hello, Peter. Also, if I'm ever lost and I'm looking for a pick and it's right there, you can tell me. I won't be mad. This is all we know about having everything and then wanting more and then having nothing and wanting nothing more. But in a bad way. I'm such a storyteller. Raconteur, you know. Apologies. Never apologize. All we know is, all we know is, all we know is, all we know is love. Go ahead without words. Flag from the start. It's not as much as you'd like, but it's more than enough. Thank you very much. My concealer's been raised and the folly has crumbled. You can leave when you like. The holes in the doors haven't changed. You find only finding the measliest sense. Your pride in these misleading notions. That's all we know. It's literally all we know. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more here. Once again, I'm going to post that donation link. Like I say, it's in the text on the Facebook and the YouTube page, and there's a donation button on Twitch for those of you watching over there. I do this every Wednesday, same time, same places. I've got guests pretty much every week, which is a really fun thing for me, just to like change it up a little bit, add in some technical things that might go wrong. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do Grace, and then I'm gonna do an Annie Lennox one for Luna. Sarah is on the tap-a-tap beep beep. Yeah, this is a song about appreciating when things go wrong and people are okay with that, if that makes sense. This is called Grace from the new album. Oh, my way, I never act so calmly in the face of the wreckage that you wrought. The storm mountain, the copper beach, the couch is still. We tell ourselves that nothing ever changed so much. I see it all. Grace that you hold. You send me out in the cold, who took a toll, as much as you'd ever hold. Is it enough? Infinite is sin. Don't ever cast a stone before you. All of us are fickle and unmoored. At least you're not all the things you're not. Could there be anything that you would rather hear less? I see it all. The grace that you stole. You send me out in the cold, who took a toll, as much as you'd ever hold. You send me out, you send me out in the cold. It's not enough. Grace. Plectrum. Thank you, Gregory. Thank you for all the yellow hands. I always appreciate a nice yellow hand. See, I'm going to play Annie Lennox. Why? Because I like it. My pick, my plectrum. So yeah, New Hermitage are now here in the chat. So they're going to spam you with all of their links for everything. Yeah, nobody says plectrum in North America for some reason. A plectrum. It plex the guitar strings. So this is for Luna. Why? Yes, do smash that like, New Hermitage. I'm just going to straight up tune, because why not? You're worth it, my friends. Have some crickets. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. What do you mean beautiful looking hair? Do you mean beautiful hair? Sorry. How many times do I have to try to tell you that I'm sorry for the things I've done? But when I start to try to tell you, that's when you have to tell me, hey, that sort of trouble's only just begun. I told myself too many times, why don't you ever learn to keep your big mouth shut? That's why it hurts so much to hear the words that keep on falling from your mouth. Falling from your mouth. Falling from your mouth. Tell me why. Why? I may be mad, I may be blind, I may be viciously unkind, but I can still read what you're thinking. And I've heard it said too many times that we'd be better off besides. Why can't you see this boat is sinking, this boat is sinking, this boat is sinking, this boat is sinking. Let's go down to the water's edge. We can cast away those downs. Some things are better left unsaid, but they still turn me inside out. Turn me inside out. Turn me inside out. Tell me why. Why? This is the book I never read. These are the words I never said. This is the path I'll never tread. These are the dreams I dream instead. This is the words, seldom spread. These are the tears we shed. This is the fear, this is the dread. These are the contents of my head. These are the years that we've spent, and this is what they represent. And this is how I feel. Do you know how I feel? 'Cause I don't think you know what I feel. you know what I feel. I don't think you know what I feel. That's Annie helping us all get through. I'm going to play one more song here. This is a little collaboration that I've been working on for a few weeks. The regular viewers will know that I've done a few of these over the months. We are like 6 months into these streams now. And they've been really fun because I miss playing with people an awful lot. And doing these remote things is a way to be able to do that and a way to be able to bring in musicians who, I know, like me, like most other musicians, are not playing out live in the world. So to kind of find ways to support each other and keep things going. So this is a track called Go On, which is the title track from the second album, and it's, as the name would maybe suggest, it's about keeping your head up and pushing onwards, but it's also about sort of like the ability to use trickery within songs, or I don't know, to mislead, whether that's intentional or not. Like the songwriter often has an idea of what it is that they're trying to express. And then, the people on the other end, you, my lovely guests, your interpretation is just like completely your own thing. And however much I might want you to think that it's a certain thing, you're going to just take it in your own way. So it's kind of funny to think about like intentionally trying to mess with people when they're just going to kind of mess with it themselves, if you know what I mean. Mediateur. So a pick is a mediateur en français. Learning new things all the time. So yeah, we're actually going to bring back in a Mr. Andrew McElvey for this one. And he's going to be playing the clarinet. Yolande Laroche also on the clarinet. Hilda Cowie on the double bass. Tom Kazumplik on the steel drum. Gina Burgess on the violin. Pemi Paul on the viola. I think that's everyone. I apologize if I missed anyone. This is Go On. And I'll be back to say hello and goodbye after it. But this is going to be the last tune. Here we go. Make myself small. This is very important. Enough of this now to make up your own mind and piece together. You chewed the horns of this off and left them as an offering in the culvert. Out your words, I won't change them no matter what the fashion. Clothed in your nouns and your verbs, the best attempts to lead you to distraction. So come on, don't tell me you would to know by now. west of it all is cycle enough of this now. It's Yolanda LaRoche, Andrew McElvey, Thomas Kazumplik, Pemi Paul, Gina just went, and Hilda Cowie. Well, that was a treat. For me anyway. I hope for you too. That just made all the chat things come back. Yeah, I really love doing those things, so I'm going to keep them going. If you keep watching, I promise that I'll keep doing them. And if there's, if there's a song that you want to hear a version done with an ensemble, let me know as well, because I have plans in my head, but if you're like, I really want to hear that song, then let me know. You're all amazing. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. Thanks so much for everyone who's donated. Thanks so much for New Hermitage. They have a song on the playlist that's in the text underneath the video. I think that's everything for now. I'll be back same time, same place next week. So yeah, ta-ra for now.